Hello, and today I will be recapping episode 6 of Deal or No Deal Island. The episode starts with all 8 remaining players returning back to camp, where Stephanie feels hurt and betrayed that Miranda revealed Aaron's plan to secretly blindside her. Boston Rob tries to avoid this drama by going to bed early, and from there we start to see a new 4-person alliance emerge consisting of Dawson, Nick, Amy, and Stephanie. The name of this alliance was the Night Owls, and they got the name because they stayed up late at night while their enemies went to bed early. We now have 2 main opposing alliances for this season, that being the Night Owls versus Boston Rob's alliance, which consists of not only himself, but also Aaron and Alyssa. And then there's Jordan, who has no alliance at all. We also see Boston Rob talking to Stephanie, where he tries to explain that he didn't know that Aaron had the idea to get Miranda to send Stephanie home. To which Stephanie doesn't believe at all and believes that Rob is the one that's puppeting both Aaron and Alyssa. After that, we get to the excursion, where today's challenge is that the 8 remaining players were divided into 4 pairs. The pairs then had to get a torch where each member would then go in the water and then use that torch to light a fuse. Both members of the pair would then have to go into the water with the torch to light a fuse, which would then explode a case into the water, with the higher valued cases being higher above the water. There was also a banker's bonus case in the low amount for anyone who was brave enough to go get it. And there was another catch for this challenge. Since the torches weren't that long, the players had to get pull extensions by reaching their hands through a box that had snakes in it. The 4 pairs for this challenge were Boston Rob and Stephanie, Alyssa and Nick, Jordan and Dawson, and Aaron and Amy. And if it wasn't obvious, none of the Night Owls ended up getting paired with each other. As for the strategy for this challenge, Amy and Aaron decided to get the banker's bonus case, and they did that by only getting one of the 3 rods that were in the snake box. Meanwhile, the pairs of Alyssa and Nick and Boston Rob and Stephanie were racing to try to get all 3 rods freed from the snake box. Boston Rob and Stephanie were able to free all 3 rods first, and because of this were able to nab the highest valued case, which was $3.5 million. Nick and Alyssa then got the second highest valued case at $2.5 million. But since both Rob and Stephanie's cases had the highest total amounts, they were immune for that episode. Meanwhile, the pairs of Dawson and Jordan and Amy and Aaron were scrambling to try to not get the lowest combined value of both cases because, if they did, they'd be up for elimination against the banker tonight. The pair that lost today's challenge was Amy and Aaron because Aaron accidentally dropped his torch in the water and because of that missed out on getting the highest remaining valued case. But the catch is that Amy and Aaron got the banker's bonus case. Back at camp, Boston Rob and Stephanie were having a talk with Amy and Aaron as for who should play Deal or No Deal tonight. Boston Rob revealed in a confessional that he was trying to get Amy to play Deal or No Deal against the banker without straight up having to say it. And Rob went about this by saying, if there's anyone who would like to go up against the banker tonight, I will gladly fulfill their wish. For which Amy ended up taking the bait and nominated herself to play Deal or No Deal tonight. When Amy played Deal or No Deal tonight, she was able to narrow it down to 2 remaining case values, with one value containing only $100 and the other containing $850,000. Amy ended up saying no deal to that final offer, and before it was revealed if Amy made a good deal or not, the banker's bonus case ended up getting opened. To which the banker's bonus case revealed that nobody was getting eliminated in that episode. It was revealed that Amy made a good deal and her case had $850,000, which still ended up getting added to the final case despite there being no elimination. And from there, the episode ended. As for what I thought about this episode, I thought it was more eventful than last week's episode, despite there being no elimination. Why I thought this episode was more eventful than last week's was solely because of the creation of the Night Owls Alliance. Because for the longest time, it was really just Boston Rob and his allies against everyone else. And the fact that a new alliance was created to try to counter Rob's alliance just makes it show that there's going to be a massive change in the gameplay going forward. As for my thoughts on the Night Owls, I really like all of the players that are there. And I'm hoping we get a lot more focus on them because it's just been nothing but Boss and Rob and his allies for the past few episodes. And I find it really funny how Jordan is the only player remaining that's not a part of any alliance. It just makes me wonder what Jordan is even doing there, because she's not a part of Rob's alliance, nor is she a part of the Night Owls. And it honestly makes sense why her edit has been so invisible this season. It seems like she's just not playing the game at all. I also kind of like that there was no elimination this episode because it was revealed that Amy made a good deal. And since Amy made a good deal, she revealed in a confessional that she wanted to take out Alyssa, which I'm glad didn't happen because I really liked Alyssa as a character. And I forgot to reveal this part in the episode recap, but there was a conversation between Amy and Alyssa before tonight's game of Deal or No Deal, where Alyssa said that she never targeted her at any point in the game. And it really just seemed like a last-ditch effort from Alyssa to try to save herself, and Amy really saw that through. But enough about what I have to say. What do you think about tonight's episode? Were you happy that there was no elimination tonight? What are your thoughts about the Night Owls alliance? Will Jordan ever become a part of the story for this season? Feel free to leave your takes in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.